Losing fat is not about quick fixes or extreme dieting. Especially for women, fat loss is a biological process, not a punishment. The female body is designed to protect energy, not waste it. When stress is high, blood sugar is unstable, or nutrients are missing, the body holds on to fat even harder. That's why so many women eat less, exercise more, and still see no results. Real fat burning begins when the body receives the right signals. Food is not just fuel, it is information. And certain foods tell a woman's body to release stored fat instead of guarding it. In this video, you'll discover the top 10 fat-burning foods women should eat regularly to support metabolism, balance hormones, and make fat loss sustainable. These foods are not trends. They are backed by biology, research, and how the female body actually works. Eggs. Eggs deserve special attention because they set the metabolic tone for the entire day, especially in women. When a woman starts her morning with a carbohydrate-heavy breakfast, blood sugar rises quickly, insulin follows, and fat burning is shut down before the day even begins. Eggs prevent this chain reaction. Their unique combination of complete protein and natural fats keeps blood glucose stable for hours, which allows insulin to remain low and gives the body access to stored fat. For weight loss, most women benefit from eating 2 to 3 whole eggs per day, ideally in the morning. This amount provides enough protein to stimulate muscle preservation and enough fat to activate satiety hormones that signal fullness to the brain. Skipping the yolk is a mistake. The yolk contains choline, fat-soluble vitamins, and cholesterol, all of which are essential for hormone production. Female hormones are built from cholesterol, and when dietary intake is too low, the body often compensates by slowing metabolism. Eggs also support appetite regulation. Protein from eggs increases the release of satiety hormones, which reduces cravings later in the day, particularly for sugar and refined carbohydrates. This effect is especially important for women, as hormonal fluctuations can intensify hunger signals. By stabilizing these signals early in the day, eggs reduce emotional and stress-driven eating without relying on willpower. How eggs are prepared matters. High heat can damage the delicate fats in the yolk and reduce nutrient availability. For best results, eggs should be cooked gently, soft-boiled, poached, or lightly scrambled over low heat. Pairing eggs with vegetables or healthy fats further enhances blood sugar control and nutrient absorption. There is no need to fear daily egg consumption for healthy women. Research consistently shows that eggs do not increase heart disease risk when eaten as part of a balanced diet. When eaten correctly and consistently, eggs help women feel fuller, reduce daily calorie intake naturally, protect lean muscle mass, and support hormonal balance. This is why eggs are not just a breakfast food. They are a metabolic tool that helps the female body feel safe enough to release stored fat. Salmon. Salmon plays a critical role in fat loss for women because it directly influences inflammation, insulin sensitivity, and hormone signaling. Many women struggle to lose fat not because they eat too much, but because their bodies are inflamed and stressed at a cellular level. When inflammation is high, the body interprets fat loss as a threat and slows metabolism. Salmon helps reverse this signal. The omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon, particularly EPA and DHA, reduce chronic inflammation and improve how cells respond to insulin. When insulin sensitivity improves, the body becomes more efficient at using stored fat for energy instead of storing it. This is especially important for women, as insulin resistance often shows up as stubborn fat around the hips, thighs, and lower abdomen. For weight loss, most women benefit from eating salmon 2 to 3 times per week, with a portion size of 100 to 150 grams per serving. This amount provides enough omega-3s to support metabolic health without overwhelming calorie intake. Salmon also delivers high-quality protein, which protects lean muscle mass. Preserving muscle is essential because muscle tissue increases resting energy expenditure and prevents metabolic slowdown during fat loss. Salmon also supports thyroid function, which regulates metabolic speed. Stress, undereating, and nutrient deficiencies can impair thyroid signaling in women, leading to fatigue and weight gain despite effort. The healthy fats and micronutrients in salmon help stabilize this system, improving energy levels and metabolic efficiency over time. How salmon is prepared matters. Deep frying or cooking at very high temperatures can damage omega-3 fats. For best results, salmon should be baked, grilled lightly, steamed, or pan-cooked over moderate heat. Pairing salmon with vegetables and healthy fats enhances nutrient absorption and further stabilizes blood sugar. Women who include salmon regularly often notice improved energy, reduced water retention, calmer mood, and easier fat loss without extreme dieting. Salmon does not force fat loss. It removes inflammatory and hormonal barriers that prevent the body from releasing stored fat. Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt supports fat loss in women by working at the level of digestion, appetite control, and metabolic signaling. Many women underestimate how strongly gut health influences weight. When digestion is impaired, nutrient absorption drops, inflammation increases, and hunger hormones become dysregulated. Greek yogurt helps correct this internal environment, allowing the body to shift into a fat-burning state more easily. The high protein content in Greek yogurt slows digestion and stabilizes blood sugar, which prevents the rapid insulin spikes that promote fat storage. This is especially important for women who experience energy crashes or intense cravings between meals. Protein also stimulates satiety hormones that signal fullness to the brain, helping women naturally reduce calorie intake without feeling deprived. For weight loss, most women benefit from consuming 1 serving of Greek yogurt per day, ideally 150 to 200 grams. Choosing plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt is critical. Added sugars negate its metabolic benefits by triggering insulin release and feeding cravings. Full-fat or low-fat options can both work, but full-fat Greek yogurt often improves satiety and hormone balance, particularly in women who feel constantly hungry on low-fat diets. Greek yogurt also provides probiotics, which help balance gut bacteria. A healthier gut microbiome improves insulin sensitivity and reduces low-grade inflammation, 2 major barriers to fat loss in women. Over time, this leads to improved digestion, less bloating, and better nutrient utilization, which supports consistent fat loss rather than temporary weight changes. Timing matters. Greek yogurt works best as a protein-rich breakfast addition, a midday meal stabilizer, or an evening snack that prevents late-night cravings. Pairing it with fiber-rich foods like berries or seeds enhances blood sugar control and supports digestive health. When used consistently, Greek yogurt helps women feel fuller, experience fewer cravings, improve gut health, and maintain lean muscle mass. It does not directly burn fat, but it creates the internal conditions that allow fat loss to happen naturally and sustainably. Berries. Berries play a powerful role in fat loss for women because they directly affect blood sugar control, inflammation, and fat storage hormones. One of the biggest obstacles to sustainable weight loss in women is unstable blood glucose. When blood sugar rises too fast, insulin spikes, and excess energy is pushed into fat cells. Berries help prevent this cycle. Berries such as blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are low in calories, but extremely rich in fiber and polyphenols. Fiber slows the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, while polyphenols improve insulin sensitivity. This means the body becomes better at using glucose for energy instead of storing it as fat, especially around the abdomen and hips where women tend to store weight. Scientific research shows that regular berry consumption is associated with long-term weight control rather than short-term weight loss. This is because berries influence genes involved in fat metabolism and reduce oxidative stress, which interferes with normal metabolic function. When inflammation drops, the body becomes more responsive to fat-burning signals. For women trying to lose weight, the ideal intake is 1 to 2 servings per day, with 1 serving being roughly a small bowl, or about 75100 grams. Berries work best earlier in the day or around physical activity, when the body is primed to use natural sugars for energy rather than storing them. Berries also help manage cravings. Their natural sweetness satisfies the brain's desire for sugar without triggering the addictive response caused by processed sweets. This makes them especially useful during dieting phases when women struggle with dessert cravings or emotional eating. Pairing berries with protein or healthy fats, such as Greek yogurt, nuts, or seeds, further enhances satiety and stabilizes blood sugar. Over time, this combination helps reduce overeating, supports hormonal balance, and allows steady fat loss without extreme restriction. Avocado. Avocado is one of the most misunderstood foods in fat loss, especially for women. Because it's high in fat, many people assume it leads to weight gain. In reality, avocado supports fat burning by regulating appetite hormones, stabilizing blood sugar, and improving metabolic efficiency. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, particularly oleic acid, which has been shown to reduce inflammation and improve insulin sensitivity. When insulin sensitivity improves, the body becomes better at releasing stored fat instead of holding onto it. This is especially important for women whose fat storage is more hormonally driven than men's. Another key benefit of avocado is its effect on satiety. Avocados slow gastric emptying, meaning food stays in the stomach longer. This sends fullness signals to the brain and reduces unnecessary snacking later in the day. Many women struggle not because they eat too much in one meal, but because they eat too often. Avocado helps break that cycle. Avocados also contain fiber, potassium, magnesium, and fat-soluble vitamins that support thyroid function and stress regulation. Chronic stress raises cortisol, and high cortisol promotes belly fat storage. Nutrients in avocado help buffer this stress response, indirectly supporting fat loss. For weight loss, the ideal portion for women is 1/4 to 1/2 of a medium avocado per day. This provides enough healthy fat to support hormones without pushing calorie intake too high. Avocado works best when paired with protein, such as eggs, salmon, or chicken, which enhances fullness and prevents blood sugar spikes. Including avocado regularly helps shift the body into a fat-burning state rather than a fat storage state. Over time, this improves body composition, reduces cravings, and supports sustainable weight loss instead of short-term dieting results. Oatmeal. Oatmeal is one of the most reliable fat-burning carbohydrates for women because it fuels the body without causing the insulin spikes that lead to fat storage. Unlike refined carbs, oats digest slowly and provide sustained energy, which helps maintain a stable metabolism throughout the day. Oats are rich in a specific type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. This fiber forms a gel-like substance in the digestive tract that slows down glucose absorption. As a result, blood sugar rises gradually, insulin stays controlled, and the body is more likely to burn fat instead of storing it. For women dealing with stubborn belly fat, this blood sugar stability is critical. Oatmeal also supports appetite regulation. When eaten in the morning, it increases the release of satiety hormones that reduce hunger for several hours. Many women overeat later in the day because their breakfast lacks fiber or protein. Oatmeal helps prevent this pattern by keeping hunger signals quiet and energy levels steady. Another benefit of oats is their impact on gut health. Healthy gut bacteria play a direct role in fat metabolism and inflammation control. The prebiotic fibers in oats feed beneficial gut microbes, which improves digestion and enhances fat-burning efficiency over time. For weight loss, women should aim for 1/2 cup of dry oats per serving, cooked with water or unsweetened milk. Adding proteins such as Greek yogurt, eggs, or a small scoop of protein powder improves fat loss results. Avoid flavored or instant oats as they often contain added sugars that cancel out the benefits. When used consistently, oatmeal helps create a hormonal and metabolic environment that supports steady fat loss rather than short-term weight fluctuations. Green tea. Green tea is one of the most effective fat-burning beverages for women because it works on metabolism, hormones, and appetite at the same time. Unlike sugary drinks or even coffee overload, green tea gently stimulates fat loss without stressing the nervous system. Green tea contains catechins, especially EGCG, which have been shown to increase fat oxidation. This means the body becomes better at using stored fat for energy, particularly during light movement and rest. For women, this is important because most fat loss happens outside the gym, not during intense workouts. Another key benefit of green tea is its effect on insulin sensitivity. By improving how cells respond to insulin, green tea reduces the chances of excess calories being stored as fat. This is especially helpful for women who experience hormonal weight gain around the abdomen or hips. Green tea also supports cortisol balance. High stress levels raise cortisol, which directly signals the body to hold on to belly fat. The amino acid L-theanine found in green tea promotes calm focus and reduces stress-related eating, indirectly supporting fat loss. For weight loss, women should drink 2 to 3 cups of green tea per day, ideally between meals. Drinking it earlier in the day or before light activity can enhance fat-burning effects. Avoid adding sugar or sweeteners, as they counteract its benefits. When consumed consistently, green tea helps increase daily calorie burn, control cravings, and support long-term fat loss in a sustainable way. Lean chicken breast. Lean chicken breast is one of the most powerful fat-burning foods for women because protein directly increases metabolism while preserving lean muscle. The more muscle the body maintains, the more calories it burns at rest, which is essential for sustainable weight loss. Chicken breast is high in complete protein, meaning it contains all essential amino acids needed for muscle repair and hormonal balance. When protein intake is adequate, the body is less likely to break down muscle during weight loss. This is important for women, as muscle loss can slow metabolism and make fat loss harder over time. Protein also has a strong thermic effect. Digesting protein burns more calories compared to fats or carbohydrates. This means simply eating chicken increases calorie expenditure during digestion. It also stabilizes blood sugar, reducing insulin spikes that lead to fat storage. Another benefit of chicken is appetite control. Protein triggers satiety hormones that reduce hunger and cravings, especially late-night snacking. Many women struggle with overeating not due to lack of discipline, but due to insufficient protein earlier in the day. For weight loss, women should aim for 100 to 120 grams of cooked chicken breast per meal, once or twice per day depending on activity level. Chicken should be grilled, baked, or air-fried without heavy oils or sauces. Pairing it with fiber-rich vegetables or healthy fats enhances fat-burning results. Consistent protein intake from lean chicken supports fat loss, improves body composition, and helps women lose weight without metabolic slowdown. Lentils. Lentils provide slow-burning carbohydrates that support female metabolism. They release glucose gradually, preventing the blood sugar crashes that lead to cravings and cortisol spikes. Lentils are also rich in fiber and plant-based protein, which improves satiety and digestive health. This makes them an ideal food for sustained energy and appetite control. Fat loss for women is not about eating less food. It's about eating the right signals. These foods don't magically burn fat on their own. They create the internal conditions that allow the body to release fat naturally. When hormones are supported, blood sugar is stable, and stress is low, fat loss becomes a side effect instead of a struggle. If you found this breakdown helpful, let us know in the comments which of these foods you already eat and which ones you're going to start adding. And if you want more science-backed videos designed specifically for women's health and metabolism, make sure to subscribe and stay connected.